This show is brought to you by BetterHelp. It's the end of the year and holiday season, and the holidays come with lots of traditions. But as we grow up, I'm sure you've realized our traditions change and morph and fall apart and grow. And no matter what your traditions are for the holidays, they will certainly come with one thing: a lot of feelings. Feelings about the past, feelings about the present, feelings about the future. So I want to add a new part of my holiday end of year traditions, and that is therapy. Therapy can come into play and help support you through this end of the year season. Help you work through all those feelings about your family and the changing traditions and the end of the year. And if you've never given therapy a try, consider trying BetterHelp Online Therapy in December as a way to close the year with clarity rather than chaos.
With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is one of the world's largest online therapy platforms, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. All right. This December, start a new tradition by taking care of you. Our listeners get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Neds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Neds.
In a world full of haters, insane content creators, and the ever soul-crushing hamster wheel of growing up, we are three best friends trying to do the impossible: create a podcast that helps you survive life. I'm Devin.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is Ned's Declassified Podcast Survival Guide. Results may vary. And we're on a podcast. Daniel Curtis Lee, hey brother, just you and me today. Lindsay Shaw is still on her travels back from the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yeah, she's out there in some snow, right?
Did they get snow in Nebraska?
I saw some snow. Was she in Nebraska or was she in
She was in Nebraska.
Nice,
New Mexico?
nice.
Really?
Is that even a thing? I don't know.
No.
It's a place people could possibly be.
I guess so, but her family's Arizona and Nebraska, so.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Shows you how much I know about Lindsay Shaw. I try to study up.
As many hours as we've talked on and off the pod, turns out
her at all?
Turns out you're not clocking any of it.
Hey. It's like zero retention.
A lot of nodding, smile, and support, but just in the moment.
She's fun to be around. I love it. You know, I'm here for the vibes, and that's with all things in life. You know, no, she's such a beautiful person. Yes.
Yeah,
hopefully
man.
She enjoyed Nebraska, not Arizona.
Yes. We love Lindsay, and it's just Daniel and I today, listeners. Listeners, I hope you're well. I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving holiday week. I hope you're starting to feel the wind down of the year.
Feel the burn.
Feel the slow down, the disappointments, the
churn.
the churn, the regrets. And then I hope you let all that bullshit go and just ease into grace.
Let it go.
The days are shorter. Let's just nap and rest and read and write poetry. Am I right?
Yes. Hell yeah. That's an artistic future. I love it. I'm here for it, guys. Let's go. Winter, come on. Winter is coming.
Did you hear the belly laugh that bursted out of Daniel just at the mere mention of poetry?
Man, love it. Love it.
Dan, how you doing, man? How was your week?
Man, vibes, dude. Had a great time. Got a chance to go out to New York and watch the premiere of Bars on Wheels. We premiered it at the Roxy. Bars on Wheels, that's a Papoose visual album.
Ooh.
We shot the whole thing in one day. It's 5 different songs, bro.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Man.
How was the premiere? How was the reception?
I was great. Loved the reception. Bunch of awesome people came out. Ice-T was out there. Commodore, this huge comedian. I mean, just a bunch of people. It was real dope. It was fun.
Yeah, from your Instagram stories, I saw you vibing out there.
Vibing, man, vibing. And of course, the GWOAT. We sing her praises all the time on this pod. Yeah, she was out there. We've been shooting that reality show, so it was
Clarissa
great.
Shields' reality show. Cool.
Yeah, man. She had this turkey giveaway that we missed, but we made it.
Okay. How was it being in New York, man?
Dude, New York, I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I was telling you earlier, you come back to LA and you're like, oh, little old LA, you know? Dude, the city of New York, it's one of the greatest cities like in the world, got to be. There are so many nooks and crannies of New York where you can feel like you're so high up in the air, you know, and you still
True.
look up and see buildings that much more further. So I just feel like I'm a skywalker. I'm just walking through the skies of New York, and a lot of times I love it. In Manhattan.
True. Where'd you stay? In Manhattan?
Roxy, yeah, at the Roxy, man.
Where's
they
that at?
treated us real good there. Roxy Cinema, that's like in, it's just south of Soho in Tribeca.
Oh, vibey.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
there's so many neighborhoods that I love out there. I want to book something out there so I spend more time out there, you know?
So many neighborhoods, bro.
Yeah.
It is really the diversity of the enclaves. Like,
Yeah.
you know there's a bunch of diversity, but you can go in a place and get immersed in that one thing,
Particular,
man. Like,
no, totally. Each neighborhood
Chinatownsville, Italy.
has its own energy, man.
Man.
Yeah, I spent such a good week there this year in April making that short film and hanging with Chelsea, and like,
Oh, yeah,
God, we
yeah.
had such a good time. And I know what you mean about
I worked with your guys too again.
Oh, nice.
Pat came
Yeah.
on and,
Yeah, Pat and Eric.
helped us shoot the reality. Yep.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Networking.
Got to.
But I know what you mean. We went to a bar, like, you know, up on a high floor, really cool
Yeah.
vibe. We were drinking, like, feeling so high on top of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And then we looked out at the Edge NYC, which is at the Hudson Yard. It's the city climb where you climb on top of one of the tallest buildings in New York. We like looked out. We felt so high up at this bar, and then we looked out at the building we were gonna climb the next day, and it was like, oh my God, if we are this high up now and that building is
insane.
towering over us, this is going to be frightening. And it was.
Man. Yeah, New York is the place, man. Hudson
Yeah.
Yards too. That was a really cool walk. We
Yep.
we did the, what is it? Not the skyline. What's it called? The high. Oh, it's called not the high rise.
Yeah,
It's
the
this
High Line,
big walkway.
the Chelsea.
High Line.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, right. The Chelsea High Line.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was dope. It was dope, man.
So yeah, man, I love it out there. I always feel so much energy in New York. Like it's so immediate, and that's what I like about it. Like as soon as you're outside your door, you are inside the energy of the entire city.
Yeah.
I live for that, man. LA feels like you're driving A to B, you know, A to B, B to C.
yeah.
New York, you're just in it, man.
You're in it. You are in it, and you're in it miles and miles in every direction. There's a bridge taking you somewhere. Oh, and dude, love the subway system out there, man. Like,
Dude, it
was in
works.
Williamsburg.
You can get
It
everywhere.
works. In minutes. I'm like, dude, I hop on, and I know I'm trying to get to downtown Manhattan, but it seemed like in just like, I don't know, like just a couple minutes, I was there, like right on the island, coming up out of it, and there's the Macy's parade. Like, it was awesome, bro.
Oh yeah, you were out there for
Macy's
Thanksgiving.
parade.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Thanksgiving, random time. Oh, so I got to hang out with my awesome family in Connecticut. My sister, her children, my brother-in-law. It was great seeing the family there. My little nieces. Oh, they're so sweet. Growing up so fast.
Let's go, man.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah,
it was dope.
I was hanging with Luna. My niece is in town from Australia as well.
Yeah.
So, man,
Australian.
feels so good. Feels so
Nice.
good hanging with the fam. She's got a little Australian accent that's starting to develop. It's precious.
What?
And,
How does she say your name? How does she say it?
Well, my Devi. It's Uncle Devi.
Oh, still Debbie.
Yeah.
Is there an Australian way to Uncle Debbie?
Nah, it
That's
doesn't. It
almost
doesn't
good.
hit the accent too
Good,
strong on
good.
not on Devi, but it's in there in other words she's saying, and it's so fun to hear. She's so cute, man. Yeah, it was just a nice time with family, man. Good
Yeah.
Thanksgiving time with family. I love Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, it's a nice one, man. It's a nice one for sure. There's so many fond memories
Yeah, just eat and drink and vibe.
around food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't lose. Can't lose, man.
Yeah, you staying fit or what?
Oh, what? Am I looking fat over here?
I'm feeling fat. That's why I asked.
Feeling it? Oh, December comes, hibernation. Oh, New York again. Oh, it gets cold there. Seasons. Did not realize, bro. The first like night, it rained. Like we had went out and like, okay, it rained. That was cool. But that next day, it was 32 degrees, bro.
Bro.
No rain. But you look at your app on the phone, the weather app, and it says feels like 19 degrees. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. This is like, I had to go and hibernate, bro.
Did you only have that little leather jacket I've seen you wearing?
No, and it was in every video. No, it was just, that was that extra padding. I had a bunch of other sweaters, but I didn't have one coat, righteous coat.
That's what I was wondering. Like, when it's that cold, you need like a real Gore-Tex. You need the puffy coat, honestly. Like, you need like a synthetic puffy. Yeah, blocks the wind.
No, it was wild.
Insulates you with synthetic fibers.
Bruh, bring on the synthetics, jeez.
Yeah,
dude. But yeah, man, it was really dope, man. New York is awesome.
Yeah,
Love
man.
those bridges. There was one time though, traffic is pretty bad. Mexico City was horrible traffic, but New York, I'll never forget. I ended up getting on the Holland Tunnel, like right around like 3:30. I was driving back to the freaking Roxy. And it takes me all the way over to New Jersey where you're like driving under the water. Like you're actually underneath the water. And that drive ended up taking like an hour to get to New Jersey to turn around and get back to Tribeca. It was wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Where's your favorite place to spend Thanksgiving? Is it back in Mississippi?
Man, fondest memories are back in Mississippi. Yeah. For sure. For sure, man.
Did that family still get together this year?
Yeah, they always do it. They're always doing it. Probably at my cousin Katrina's. I actually didn't tap in because I was in New York this time.
Yeah.
But they're
Do your parents go back, or they were just out here?
Well, my dad's been building the house out in Greenwood, Mississippi. So he had been out there. But he came back to surprise my mom. Like, okay,
Nice.
we're all shaking up. Like, I'm in a different place or whatever. But it was my first time on the East Coast with them for Thanksgiving. So that was beautiful. But my dad was like, you know what? I'm going to make that trip. And then my nieces from my brother and everything got to see their pawpaw and, spend that with pawpaw and Mima. So
nice. Yeah, it was good to see Nate at the old Rams game, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Good to see
old
Dad
Rams.
Nate. It's cool, man, like people having their kids and stuff. Like even having Luna at Thanksgiving this year, like she's like the first, kid in like my family, the first next round of kids in my family. And having a kid around at a holiday, it like brings the magic and the joy,
the pizzazz
back,
yes.
the pizzazz, like in a different way than there's like a phase there when you're no longer a kid and there's no kids in the family where holidays are just adults and
like, what are we doing here? Don't we have shit to do?
Yeah,
but as a kid, it's like,
Exactly, dude. Like there is a bit of that where like we're all adults, so we're all a little crunchy and jaded and thinking about other things. So then the holidays.
Are you really feeling festive?
Right.
Come on.
Right.
What are you doing here? What's in it for you?
It's up to our moods. And so having the kid there, it's like, no, it's festive. We are doing festive things.
Absolutely. We're going all out, okay?
Yeah, I think that's the joy of the cycle of life, babies. You got to circle it back around.
Bro, I got to say one thing. Macy's Day Parade, I don't know why, but as a kid, I always thought those balloons were like humongous. And they are, because they're as big as a city street. I think less humongous. It's not that I was, I felt like I didn't really get a fair shake on the girth of those things. I think it was mainly the height of them. I thought they were higher up in the air. It just seemed like all those camera shots of the Macy's Day Parade, they're like freaking big citywide thing up in the air, and it was like just above us. I was like,
So you thought they were
lackluster?
Really?
I saw
you were
Pikachu
unimpressed by a giant
the
Pikachu?
Michelin Man. Yeah.
They were too low.
No.
They were too low for your liking.
Too close. I'm like, I want the spectacle. Make it look. I could never. Like it's an alien coming down to take us all. Well,
like also when you're a kid, they are that much more massive.
That's probably it. I probably just lost the pizzazz.
Yeah, relatively, it's just not the same. Have you ever ended up back like in like an elementary school or something, and you're just like, this place felt so big, but like when you're an adult, you're like, this is not. Those desks are tiny. These rooms aren't that big.
How did I fit in that?
Yeah.
It smells like old cardboard in here.
Yeah, I think it's something like
10
that.
feet.
I felt that with Luna running around my mom's house of just like, I mean, my mom's place is sizable, but still, I was thinking like Luna's tiny. This place is new and just must feel. She's just running, sprinting down the hallway. You know, I'm like, this must be just huge to her. Dude, kids are awesome. Luna literally just running down the hallway, just yelling out of stokedness, just ah!
Hey, if only we could tap back into it.
Oh, brother, no. I've seen too much. I felt too much.
Dang. I know too much.
I know too much.
I know how much I don't know. Damn. Cold
damn.
Hey, here we are.
Shoot,
35 years later.
Let's see if anyone sent us a message.
Do people care? Are there people out there?
Oh, damn. There's actually a bunch that I need to approve.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's what's been happening.
Whoops. Yep, there's a bunch that need approval to send.
Bruh.
Well, we blew that one.
Well, dang.
There's got to be some old unheard voice
Blue Owl, dang.
there.
It's a throwback. Only the millennials and people who came before us know. You know.
Let's hear what this one is.
Okay, let's hear.
I don't know. It's older. Let's go find some.
I just got a bone to pick with you guys. My name is Alex.
Coming in hot,
I
Alex.
just woke up not too long ago. I'm actually trying to fall back asleep because I'm off today. Because it's Saturday.
What do we do?
But I've sent so many phone. What the fuck are these audios? You guys never get any, bruh.
No,
when is
I'm
it
sorry.
my time to shine?
It's your time.
You know what? It's your time. Let me go back. Oh, she has sent so many. Well,
oh wow!
Welcome to the episode of Alex. Let's listen.
The Alex Show.
I am actually at work right now. My name is Alex, and I wanted to send this message because I was actually listening to the pod yesterday, and this pod is the only thing I can listen to that'll make me productive. Like, I'll listen to it and put away my laundry, whatever. That's not the point of this message. Anyways, I wanted to call because when I was 14, I went to a psychiatrist for the first time and was told that I was bipolar. And then they took it away because they said I was too young to be diagnosed. So then, since then, I've been diagnosed with a bunch of other things, but not that. And I'm like listening to specifically Lindsay and your experiences with mental health and your journey with BPD. And a lot of it is resonating with me. And I know right now I'm on antidepressants and I will take Vyvanse for ADHD sometimes. And it's really not enough, and there's still this like disconnect, but I don't know if I really want to go back to a psych and be like, what's wrong with me? Because I already have a bunch of other things that they've already labeled me with, and I've been medicated since I was so young, and now I'm 26, so it's like, I don't know. What would be your advice on navigating mental health crises when you don't really know where the crisis is coming from? Love you guys. Thank you for keeping me sane. Y'all are real.
Okay, she sent a few back to back. Let's see if that's in addition to that one.
Yeah.
Also, just wanted to send a follow-up to that previous message because I remember in the pod, you guys were like, I can't just listen to the pod, I need to watch it. And even Ned was like, Ned, bruh, by Devin, was like, yeah, I had the pod playing in my car while I was driving. But like, I don't know, I feel like listening to it helps me more because I get to like visualize myself, like what you guys are talking about and stuff, instead of just watching you guys talk about the things. I'm visualizing the things.
Respect.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It does.
But yeah, we'll forever listen to the pod, so please keep making the pod.
Heck yeah. No.
Please, someone sponsor the pod.
No, that makes sense.
I'm too broke.
Yes.
Sponsor pod.
Preach.
All right.
Preach,
Alex.
and
I love it.
And then she sent a final in addition.
Oh, there's
Also,
more.
not that I mean to spam, but
Okay.
I said I was at work, and I am because I hate myself and I work 9 to
no.
6 in a law office when I should be frolicking on stage
Frolicking.
or helping the director because I'm a dramaturg. But alas, couldn't find a job there. LOL.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alex.
thanks for picking a bone with us, because there's more messages than that from older episodes. So, yeah. I'm sorry we decided to play your messages on a day where Lindsay's not here.
Not here, yeah, we
Because
kinda
not only could she
We're
relate,
not qualified.
not only could she relate to the mental health stuff, but she worked in a law office too,
well,
and
yes.
hated her life when she did it.
Sounds
So-
like correlation. I can't say it's causation, but maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe law offices have an impact on people.
Yeah. And as for the mental health stuff, I mean, you've heard us share about our journeys and Lindsay share about hers. Man, I don't know. It's such a tricky thing to navigate, having so many kind of like feelings and things you want to balance that feel out of balance, and just not knowing where to go for it, where to get help without a name. I know it took Lindsay a long time to get her diagnosis and get meds dialed in a way that felt supportive. I don't want to speak for her, but I'll take a guess that part of what she would say is that it took her a while, and finding a diagnosis and meds that were helpful. Even though it took time, they've been hugely supportive. So if you feel there's a chance that you are misdiagnosed or the medication isn't there for you right now, it could be worth seeking what that next diagnosis or medication is. But I also know it can be intimidating and tricky to get on another wave of that and switch meds and all that, because I know there's like transition periods and stuff. So I don't know. I'd just say take care of yourself, be gentle with yourself, and then keep trying to get what you need and find out what you need to know about yourself. I'll try and get Lindsay to listen to this message back, and maybe next week give you a little follow-up message,
Yeah. Well said.
But yeah, thanks for being a fan, and thanks for... I actually totally get what you're saying about listening to the pod versus watching. That makes sense. I listen to pods and don't watch most of them. Certain interviews I want to see the people, but most of the time I want it like kind of on, keeping me company while I'm doing other things, and that makes sense that you can imagine the stories more when you're not watching us talk.
That's great.
Yeah. So I don't know, dude. Keep going. I'm glad we keep you company.
Yep.
Mental health and health in general is such a journey, and it comes in waves and cycles. And I just really hope all of you out there are doing what you need to do to take care of yourselves. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's a valid aspect of our health that we all need to check in on, for sure. So I think it's so easy to get caught up in whatever rat race or work or, whatever you feel like defines you, and you can lose sight of just, am I okay? So yeah, check in on yourselves. And we love you, Alex.
Yeah, and everybody out there, watch out for the seasonal depression.
Oh, yes.
It's coming. The days are shorter. Like if you're someone who is hard on yourself or grips on tight to your judgments, just around the winter time, give yourself a bit more grace and space, man, because the seasonal depression will come for you, Yeah. It's a thing when it's cold and darker and you're getting less sunlight and vitamin D and all those things.
Bones are brittle.
Yeah, you just gotta do things that are nourishing for the winter time and for your own mind. Rest and man, I'm also finding the importance again of like, what we put into our brains, what we put into our bodies and what we put into our brains is super important. I'm reminding myself, like, basically think good thoughts, if I'm thinking negative thoughts, like you can just switch to affirmations. Like, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. Like, just, you got to switch the internal dialogue. And sometimes that means changing the input of what you're watching or listening to or all those things. So.
Yeah. It's like your kid brother goes and grabs the remote and turns it to what he wants to watch. It's like, no. I got the reins of this thing. Hold on.
Yeah. Be nourishing.
Yes, be there for yourself. Your
Alex,
channel. Tune into what you want.
Alex, let's hear some more of what you've had to say to us over the last year.
She's got more? All right, let's go, Alex.
I'm not gonna lie, she has sent many a voice, and I don't know how we miss them, considering we need voice messages. This show is brought to you by BetterHelp. It's the end of the year and holiday season, and the holidays come with lots of traditions. But as we grow up, I'm sure you've realized our traditions change and morph and fall apart and grow. And no matter what your traditions are for the holidays, they will certainly come with one thing: a lot of feelings. Feelings about the past, feelings about the present, feelings about the future. So I want to add a new part of my holiday end of year traditions, and that is therapy. Therapy can come into play and help support you through this end of the year season. Help you work through all those feelings about your family and the changing traditions and the end of the year. And if you've never given therapy a try, consider trying BetterHelp Online Therapy in December as a way to close the year with clarity rather than chaos.
With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is one of the world's largest online therapy platforms, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. All right. This December, start a new tradition by taking care of you. Our listeners get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Neds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Neds.
Oh my God, I see that you saw my message 39 minutes ago, but it's me, Alex. I'm 25. Here I am again. But this time I'm reaching out because I'm a front of house manager at STC, which is the Shakespeare Theater Company. And we have a lot of really fun actors that are going to be joining us this season. And one of the people that we have right now is actually Hugh Bonneville, and he's playing Uncle Vanya. And we have heard through the grapevine, the accommodations and the things that he needs in order to, give a great performance every night. And I want to know if you guys have things that you need in order to give a good performance or, do what you need to do. Like, do you need a Gatorade at exactly 26.3 degrees for you? Or just something like that, because I just find it very interesting.
So, Dan, do you need anything to perform?
Do I need anything to perform?
Other than a little blue pill?
Yeah, the kids are using honey packs these days, I believe. But no.
Ned's Pod, sponsored by Honey Pack.
Hey, sponsored by Honey Pack. No, not at all. I show up and show out. No, I like to prepare, like just the actual tools I'll need to employ while I'm, accomplishing any objective. That's all I really need. I'm not a diva in that sense where I'm like, oh, I gotta have this, I gotta have that. I gotta have a nice crap in the morning, so I don't got the bubble guts. But other than that, man, I'm just showing up, man.
Yeah, acting is a delicate craft, so I get some of these folks that have decided that, it's delicate and it's fragile and it's internal and external and it's a little superstitious, right? So I get the people who maybe need the red Skittles and the blah, blah, blah.
You
but
take 300 steps.
Yeah, but to me, it just gets a little ridiculous and disempowering. I mean, some requests are reasonable. Just needing adequate food and hydration and water and maybe caffeine, right? Like
the minimals, yes.
Like that makes sense. And I get, people being like, I need a comfortable hotel room or comfortable travel situation. That stuff I get.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of the requests can get absolutely bizarre. And I just personally, just as like a life philosophy, just don't put it on anyone else or the production.
You
like
want your Skittles with no S's on them? Just lick them off and show up with your Skittles.
Yeah, like I will just do what I need to do to be ready. You know, I will take care of the things that I need to take care of so that I'm ready to perform. I don't like leaving it in the hands or demands of others, you know?
Yeah. No, I've seen some flexing, man, even on these like Win Records, like concerts that we'll put on, and I'll see like the riders that guys are sending over. And I'm like, some of these guys are just trying to make sure you have the money. They're just like, yeah, just put extra crap, you know, in here and make it happen. Like, do you really need those specific bottles? Do you really need these specific types of Swisher Sweets in your,
right?
know? Like, what's going on? Green apple only? Okay.
Right. Yeah, there's a fine line there between, though, like our way of doing it, Dan, of being, there's a fine line between like kind of handling it ourselves and being all good, and then actually being like disrespected or taking something that we shouldn't. Like, I feel bad asking for something, even sometimes when it's necessary, and I've learned I have to do it. Like, look, if the hotel room like smells fucking weird, and like is uncomfortable, and like that's the only place I'm gonna be resting, like it's like, no, dude, you have to tell the production like, hey, I need this switched.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You're right.
There's like this fine line between like being easy to work with and like actually
being a pushover and taking advantage of. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real. So yeah, let me second that, Devin.
Yeah.
If we want to leave anything here for these actors, man, some people, and let me say productions, they really think lowly of actors, you know, and so they're like, oh yeah, you'll put up with whatever because you want to be, you know, filling the fame or whatever. Like, nah, speak up for yourself on those situations. Yeah,
and it is tricky, man, because especially depending on the role and depending on the production, like I said, like it's a fragile craft. No matter how much I prepare, there's some weird emotions you got to get to and weird vulnerabilities and places you got to get to. So as much as I love being like down with all the crew and being one of the just like regular people, just like down to work on anything, like you also have to know like I do need a little special treatment so that I can be in the space where I can like open this shit up on camera in the short window where it's time for me to perform. Yeah, acting's a weird thing, man.
Yeah, to navigate. You're right. Yeah.
And Shakespeare? Damn. I mean, that's some of the most challenging work out there, and like you got to be able to deliver every night. Theater, you're usually doing every night, sometimes multiple shows. Like, it's a lot of energy, dude.
Yes, get that man a grilled cheese sandwich.
Get that man whatever he needs. What'd you say his name was?
So
Hugh Bonneville? I gotta look this guy up.
Yeah, Hugh Bonneville.
Bonneville?
Yeah. Is he in like Paddington or something like that?
Well, he looks like a proper thespian.
Proper thespian?
Oh yeah, Downton Abbey, yeah. Paddington.
Oh, Downton Abbey, no.
Fucking
nice.
Notting Hill, a fucking thespian. Yes.
Nice. I love pretending like I know shows. I've just never been great with it, bro. Like, you can say, like, you know, people want to go down and do some trivia on shows. I'm like, I don't know any of them. And don't ask me to remember someone's name. Hugh Bonneville, I'm sorry. That's a tough one. That's a tough one for me to remember.
Dude, I don't like being a liar, but I wouldn't consider this lying. Sometimes, right? Like there's so many, there's so many actors, so many movies, so much content that sometimes, someone is bringing up a reference, and just because I don't want to get into it and hear more details, I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, totally. Just to keep it, let's keep it moving past this.
Or give the sympathy laugh, like in agreement, like, oh yeah. Dude, last night with freaking Spencer on the crazy, bro. Yeah.
You know, people do that thing too when you haven't seen something, and I hate this, where then they just tell you the whole plot.
Oh yeah, why would you do that?
They just describe to you everything that happens in the movie, and I'm like, well, don't do that. Just
Not
give me
doing the
2
same.
sentences. Don't tell me the whole plot.
Yeah, no.
If I'm gonna hear this story, it should be how it was intended to be told, not
exactly.
through your
Hearsay.
fucking paraphrasing ass.
Jesus, give me the log line, like just that. No, nothing more.
And then this guy, he's working at this, and then oh no, wait, it's actually his mom, and then he does this, and
Dude,
yeah,
it's tough, man.
yeah.
Tough.
Well,
but
Alex,
relating to people, it's just like asking about the weather, man. Oh, how's the weather? Do you really give a fuck? Aren't we both standing in the fucking same weather? Why are you asking me about the weather? I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, shout out to you, Alex. Is there more Alex, or is that the end of the Alex? Stuff?
you know, that's plenty of Alex. You know,
think
that's
so.
just plenty of Alex.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Alex. Thanks for submitting all of your voices over these many months and sticking with us.
Hey, man. Sorry, it got sent to upper management.
It got sent to upper management and lost in the bureaucracy of those fucking assholes at the top.
Yep, that part.
They're fucking incompetent up there. Let me tell you something, Alex. Upper management of Ned's Pod, I don't know, their heads are up their fucking asses up there.
Bro, it's bad. It's bad. Lights are on, but no one's home.
It's us. It's us, Alex.
It's us, yes.
It's us.
Yeah. But we keep showing up for you, Alex. We were over here just figuring out, like, what are we showing up for?
We have 3 people running this podcast, all with some form of ADHD and disorganization.
Yes.
We have no one on this team who's like type A, organized,
Let's get it done.
systems oriented.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Locking it in, bro. It's hard to sync the you know, one of us wants to do business one day and next day, maybe it's the other one, you know, we're trading and borrowing back and forth 2 brain cells. It's tough, man.
Oh man. All right, let's go through some other old voice messages. We got
right, let's hear
Andrew.
it. Throwback.
This is from weeks ago.
Hi, guys. This is Andrew from Texas.
What's up, brother?
First off, I'm a huge fan of the podcast and your TV show.
Thank you.
I'm 29 years old, so I grew up watching you through elementary and junior high. And now y'all are doing this podcast, and it's kind of like catching up with old friends,
Hell
which is fantastic. My question or story request or whatever you want to call it kind of ties into what I do for a living. So I work in motorsports and I travel over 100,000 miles a year. I'm actually getting ready to go for a 12-hour drive in the morning to the next town to do another event. And I kind of want to know if you guys have any crazy travel stories, whether it be a favorite place you've traveled to or a plane ride from hell or a car ride that you had a ton of breakdowns and ended up in some town that you knew nothing about. You know, just something to keep me occupied while I drive down the road and listen to the podcast in the future. Once again, I love everything you guys do. Keep doing what you're doing. Devin, Daniel, Lindsay, huge fans. If you guys ever find yourself in the southern states and want to come see a monster truck show, I may know a guy. Thanks.
Yo.
Hell yeah, brother.
Sounds lit. Let's do it.
Andrew, monster truck guy.
Truck guy. I like it.
Dang,
I couldn't put a finger on it.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I didn't know if he was like a cowboy with the accent, like cowboy with one of those little tweets in his mouth, like chewing on it, pulling at his belt buckles and stuff like that, or if he was a monster truck guy and then he came out with the monster trucks. I knew
He's a monster truck guy, probably with a couple fucking zins in his gums. Some dip. Monster trucks. That's gotta be kind of a cool lifestyle, Andrew. Like driving around to different towns, putting on monster truck shows.
That's wild.
Are your ears okay, brother? Those shits are loud.
I mean, you
Dan,
gotta have those earmuffs.
Dan, you got any crazy travel stories?
Crazy? I try to stay away from crazy. I limit my crazy, man. Let's see. What's the craziest? The craziest? I guess the wildest was just going to, I think, to Sierra Leone, to West Africa. Just the fact that they like fly you into this place that's like, I mean, gotta be like at least 70 miles from like the capital, like, and that's where their airport is. And you have to take this thing called Sea Coach And it's like a boat that can carry I think 30 maybe 40 people on it. But it's this flatbed kind of boat, man. It's just sipping through these waves, and sometimes they were really choppy waves, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to my destination. So that was wild. Anyway, we get to the airport, and then there's all these people around that are super helpful for sure, but then a little handsy. I'm like, all right, I got my own bag, man. Chill out, dog. I got this thing. But that experience, just being immersed into just a bunch of cultures, and then also at a certain point the exchange rate gets involved too. You feel a sense of power. It's this weird thing when you go to these real offshoot locations, because people know that there's a little bit of currency that can be generated in doing business with you, and it's love that. But I would say it has to be that sea coach ride over. I hadn't expected that would be such a part of the journey. I'm already getting on these different planes, and then each plane I get off of, it gets smaller and ricketier. And then we got this big sea coach thing that's going to be taking us over to our destination. So that was just wild. That's the first thing I can think of. But crazy is a tough one. Crazy's tough.
Yeah, what came to mind, man, was just we didn't have mishaps, but was just the time I drove with some friends to Bonnaroo, which is a music festival in Tennessee from LA. So it was 6 of us, 2 cars, caravanned out to Tennessee, stopped the first night in the Grand Canyon to camp on the rim for the night. We decided to take some shrooms, and it's 3 of the dudes' first time taking mushrooms. It is not my first time.
Wait, on the drive over?
No. Once we get to the Grand Canyon.
Once you get there, gotcha. Oh, Grand Canyon. Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got there right at sunset. So me and the friends who had done the shrooms before, we immediately pop them. This is before we set up camp, though. Made the foolish mistake of eating mushrooms before setting up our tents and camp, because let me tell you, setting up a tent on mushrooms is not what you want to be doing.
What is a tent?
Also, while it's dark and the campground's supposed to be quiet.
Wow.
The 3 friends who have never taken shrooms before, we guide them, through some of the parameters and how to have a good time, and they eat them too there once we set up our tents. One of the kids, this is a friend of a friend, I had just met him. He gets real nervous and real altitude struck and freaks himself out after he just ate the mushrooms. It was 2 minutes after, and he faints. Whoa. And he faints walking, so he faints face forward, hits the dirt, boof. And we're all like, whoa, bud. And he pulls his face off the dirt, comes to, his face is covered in dirt and blood. He busted up his face.
Dang.
I am fully on mushrooms at that point. And I'm like, oh my God. His face is all moving. I can't tell what's blood and what's dirt and what's me.
And you're the only one to patch him up.
Kind of. And also all of us are kind of freaking out. So imagine, he gets freaked out, faints, comes to literally in a different place and time than he passed out in. He went to sleep standing up, woke up on the floor, bleeding and in pain, sits up, and then all 5 of the rest of us are circling around him, concerned, whoa. So I immediately go into this is awful mode, and I send everyone else away. I'm like, one of us needs to handle this, because this has to freak him out.
Oh no.
And I told him, because he had just taken the mushrooms, I told him, hey man, I know this is freaky, but I need you right now to make yourself throw up. And he was like, what? And I was like, make yourself throw up. This isn't the mushrooms. You haven't digested the mushrooms yet. And right now, I would rather you get those out, get those out of your body. Do not come up on these things with this entry, with this entrance.
With something else right now.
So he listened to me, got him to throw up, got him to clean up his face, and then ultimately got him to calm down, because naturally that was such a freaky thing. This was day 1 into this road trip. We're about to be driving for multiple days, and then at the festival for multiple days, and then driving back for multiple days.
Dang.
He was like, once I got him to throw up and calm down, or before I got him to calm down, he was like, okay, look, thank you, man, but I just need to go home. Like, I just need to go home. Like, I'm done with the trip. Like, I need to go back to LA. And I'm like,
bad start, brother.
Which I get, but I couldn't have him do that because we're on the fucking trip, man.
He wants everyone to go home? You tripping, bro.
No, he wanted to, regardless, we're literally at the Grand Canyon. No one's driving out of there. We're all on mushrooms at that point. Like, and he can. It's not his car. Like, it was just like, bud, you just got to hang out. You got to at least get through the night. We can talk about it tomorrow.
You had a pre-existing condition.
You fainted, bud. You needed to drink water.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the start. That was night one of this like week-long, journey to the festival. But honestly, it only was uphill from there. Like that was chaos. What a crazy start. And then the rest of the trip was like pretty amazing, dude. 2 days later, we were driving through Arkansas, which I didn't realize how beautiful Arkansas is. Just so green. And then we were looking up swimming holes, and we found like, oh, there's a swimming hole like right off the freeway.
A pool. We need a hole.
Yeah, no. Some natural body of water. So we find a swimming hole right off the freeway. Turns out it's closed because a kid drowned there the night before. So we're like, oh my God. So we look up the next swimming hole, but that one is like way out in the country. And we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. We drive way out into the country and find this incredible like swimming hole along this river with a fucking rope swing. We hang out there all day. We meet a bunch of locals. It was incredible. Like halfway through like hanging at the swimming hole, like drinking beers, doing the rope swing, the people we're hanging out with, they were like, "Are you Ned?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I know that face.
Yeah. And we just had like a lovely like country time there, and that was before we get to Tennessee. And then the rest of the trip went amazing. Bonnaroo is such an incredible music festival. We really had a very special time and a great no worries drive back, no uneventful drive back. Thank God, because road trips can go insane. But yeah, that was what came to mind when you asked, Andrew. Was just a absurd road trip with a bunch of young dudes getting into some shit out there in the wild.
Surviving.
Yeah. You never went to Bonnaroo, Dan?
Never Bonnaroo, man. No.
Such a good one, dude. I feel like you'd thrive out there.
Oh, yeah? I gotta check it out, man. Yeah.
It's different from like Coachella or whatever, because like everyone's camping there. Like it's just like Tennessee farm vibes. The shows go super late, like 4 a.m. if you want. You could go back to camp, rest, and go back out. Like, oh, it's just a freaking blast.
That's legit. South Padre Island, I had a good time, but I imagine it's slightly different.
What's that?
You ever it's
I ain't ever heard of South Padre Island.
South Padre Island, man, dude, do look it up. But they have a bunch of different like acts. I don't know if it rivals Coachella and Bonnaroo. I think it maybe it's slightly smaller, but it's like a was it not Veterans Day? It couldn't be Veterans Day. Memorial Day. It's on one of those. It's like a 4th of July. Come on, let's see. South Padre. What's the exact event called? South Padre Island. What is the actual name? Hold on. South Padre Island. What? Concert? Jesus Christ. I think it is a 4th of July celebration for South Padre Island. Somebody got to check on this to make sure I haven't lost
Great
my
story,
mind.
Dan.
No, my homies just went with here I'm reaching. Cannot find anything.
Great story. Don't care.
It's over.
You're fired.
It's over.
Welcome to the Just Devin podcast.
Just Dev pod.
Where I talk to the voices in my head. Wow, I need
Sexy
to
Red, that's what it is. Sexy Red was just there.
Whatever. I need to put something in my hair because I'm really giving. Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
over again.
Yeah,
I've been going over
I don't believe you ever went to a concert in South Padre Island,
South
Daniel.
Padre Island, right?
I think you made that up.
Dude, I'm here searching. Don't see anything on this.
Exactly. You dreamt that shit. That wasn't real.
This is crazy. And I went with my cousin Justin. My brother was there. Oh. Nope.
Koosh.
You're waking up from a shroom trip.
You're still in that hotel room, brother. Koosh. You're still at home, brother.
That's crazy. But no, jumping in the waves there. Look, I'm trying to continue to go.
Nope. It's 2018.
Oh, the waves. You should have seen it. I'd never been in the waves on the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, whatever.
Amazing.
Well, thanks for your question, man. I hope we keep you entertained on your next travels. That is a lot of driving in a year, man.
Spring break. That's what it's called. Yes,
Whatever.
South Padre Island spring break. Jesus, this took so long. Fuck.
Whatever. Boo.
That's hilarious. Yeah, man. Oh, dude, but speaking of that, tonight will be the night that I'm from. Yeah, over again. I've been going over a bunch of 2000 songs because I got to play a show.
You play this next weekend, right?
Next weekend, yeah, man.
All right, listeners, if you're in El Paso, turn up and party with Daniel.
Bang, bang. Big time party, baby. It's lit.
What night is that, Dan?
Come hear all your favorite 2000s, 90s tunes and theme songs. This is December 5th, guys. December 5th. We will see you there.
Amazing. Friday.
Yeah, boy.
El Paso fans of nostalgia and Daniel Curtis Lee's sexy ass.
Bam. Ass will be there.
Go party and dance with Dan.
Turn up. Turn up.
Hell yeah, brother. Sweet. That's going to be great. That's a nice little end of year party.
Yeah. Go ahead, wrap things up, man. I'm ready to get to the first quarter of this next year, man. Start knocking out these projects, bro.
Amazing.
I'm ready to get started.
Amazing. Well, Dan, you got a tip for our listeners?
Man, the tip is rest easy, guys. I think you've done well, okay? Rest easy, our good and faithful servants of Ned Pod. We appreciate you, and I think we're going to have to take a little bitty break. I think we're going to take a little break for the holidays, right? Is that fair? When do we want to do it?
Yeah, next week, let's catch up with Lynn's next week, and then we'll probably shut down for a few weeks for the holiday, regroup, get a little mental rest, and live a little, so we can come back with some things to say.
Stuff to say would be nice.
Yeah, my tip, listeners, is if you haven't gone on a road trip in a while, plan yourself a trip somewhere. It is always good to get out of the old comfort zone, get off the cell phone, get off the interwebs, and get out there in the world, whether it be to like some beautiful nature or something crazy like a monster truck show or drive to some other state for a concert you want to go to. Like make a little trip with some loved ones, some friends, or by yourself, whatever. A pet. And plan yourself a little reflection, fun road trip time. Honestly, I'm just saying that to remind myself. I haven't done a good road trip in a while, and I love it. Although I'm getting these 30s are hitting because my lower back is kind of starting to go. So
damn,
I got to do some exercises, I guess, help my back out.
Some backups.
I got to do some sit-ups and some backups.
Some sit-ups and backups.
Some back-outs.
Yeah.
All right, Ned's Pod, listen, we love you. We're winding down the year.
Tendon in my back ass. Yes.
We love you. We're winding down this year, and thanks for rocking with us. God bless, Godspeed, and good night.
Peace.